So I finally get my hands on the Maxus G10, a van that has been receiving much acclaim of late. And I guess the rave that it's getting is pretty much deserved.
The body design is modern, more European than Japanese really, with strong muscular features up front but flowing and stylized going to the rear. The front has this merged A&M logo at the center of a 3-slat grille bordered by halogen headlights. Speaking of which, the Maxus headlights are an interesting pair. As I said earlier, it is a projector halogen type, not as good as your LEDs, but because it is mounted independently, the beam throw is quite specific. It illuminates exactly 2.5 car lengths before fading and is wide enough to cover lanes on both sides of the car. And because of its manual adjustment features, the beam can be positioned to limit glare for oncoming traffic.
The body of the G10 is long. That's because it's got to carry 4 captain's chair and a bench. Down back is a huge glass window. That way, you have a better view from the driver's seat.
2 sliding doors flank the G10 for better ingress and is also appropriate for the automated PW seat on the right side. The 4 captain's chair is best for long-haul travel as it allows better seat comfort sitting up or lying down.
Of course, based on the configuration of seats, the Maxus G10 can carry 9 passengers. That is, the driver, the front passenger, the passengers of the 4 captain's chair, and 3 on the bench seats way down back.
But with 9 persons on board, there is very little space for cargo. Fold the rear seats though, and suddenly, boot space is awesome, but it cuts passenger size down to 6. The cockpit of the G10 is interestingly current but not that modern. The entertainment system has a small 7-inch touchscreen that can be connected to your mobile phone via Bluetooth, but only for telephone functions. You will need a USB or an aux cable to feed it music from your mobile phone. A separate console for climate control is right beside the gear shifter that controls a 6-speed tranny. The dash has this elegant wooden leather finish and the steering wheel is wrapped in leather to meld with the dark shade of the current instrument cluster. The seats are also leather, so with the door armrest. Oh, and all independent seats have armrests. This goes to show that the G10 designers were looking at long-distance travel.
Did I say that you need a chauffeur to drive around in the Maxus G10? Well, truthfully, if you got a van like this, I wouldn't think you'd want to drive it around and not enjoy its creature comforts.
But if you do drive the G10, you'd be surprised to know that it is very easy to maneuver despite its length and size. And it is because it is a van, your view of the road is much higher, giving you a wider perspective of the road and your surroundings. The windshield is expansive, and except for the blind spots caused by the wide front pillars, your view is generally unimpeded while driving. The steering wheel has control buttons that allow you to take charge of the stereo, phone, and cruise control while keeping your hands on the wheel. Ride comfort is excellent on the G10, mainly because of the rear 5-link coil spring suspension. These coil springs give you that car-like feel when riding the G10. The G10 is powered by a 1.9-liter diesel engine. The turbocharged power plant gives out 150 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque that is enough for the travel needs of a family. Handling is very stable and predictable. The G10 has an AC outlet right in front of the second row for laptops or game consoles, again, because it was practically made for long-haul travel. And at a price point of 1.79 million pesos, 2.1 million for this one with PWD assist, you can't go wrong with the Maxus G10.